Hello everybody and welcome back to Season 43 of the Pichu London Cup Series. Today we're at Watkins Glen International for the running of the Go Bowling at the Glen. On the pole for today's race is the 23 Quinn Porter, alongside him is the 47 Dimitri Baranovsky. And Darien Town, Allison Rain make up row 2. Garrett Alberson, Juan Rodriguez in row 3. Cassie Reynolds, Billy Bishop in row 4, and Matthew Buss and Landon Smith Jr. round out your top 10. And there's Leia Walker and there'll be Luke Walker in this field. As we go through the rest of the starting lineup here today, it is a homecoming race for both Walkers, Luke and Leia, and they're hoping to give their fans a big show here today at the Glen. Last week's winner was Zachary Fitzwater. There he is in the 4 car today in 36. So Zach Fitzwater had his 28th career PLCS win and is now the all-time wins leader in points-paying races in the PLCS. So congratulations to Zach Fitzwater becoming the winningest driver of points-paying races in the PLCS ever. Now he's going for another victory today, but he'll have to start in the back in this race. As we are going green, we are underway here at the Go Bowling at the Glen. Oh, Quinn Porter, a rough start. I mean, he just completely had a rough start from the get-go. Dimitri Baranovsky is your leader on the first lap of the race. Tricky track here. Well, it's a very common track at the Glen. They've been running this for almost every season in this series. And it's very fast now. They've gone faster than previously, so it should be a lot of fun. It should be a fun race to do here at the Glen as they go through the S's and into the chicane. Darien Town for the lead. Looks on the high line. Can he get the 47 on high line? A little bit off track. He's going to try to get through here. Oh boy, they're getting loose and going side by side on the first lap of this race. Darien Town, though, was able to hang on for now. I mean, Dimitri Baranovsky, I should say. My bad. Baranovsky hangs on for now, but Darien Town is right behind him. As we'll see the 47 trying to hang on and trying to become an underdog here, trying to make the playoffs. We'll see if he's able to make it in. We'll see if he's going to win and try to stay in the top 30. Even after winning a race at this point, they need to stay in the top 30 in points to be eligible for the playoffs. 47 car is pulling away a little bit, getting a little bit of breathing room. Baranovsky retains the lead as you see the 53 Darien Town is just trying to find a way to get by the 47. And the caution's out. Yellow flag in the air and we had a crash. Somebody crashed and I'm not even sure where they crashed. I think the 00. I'm not sure. Let's take a look at why the caution came out. There's Unleash Achilles. And he went off the track, but did that bring the caution out? And it did not. So it came a little... Oh, wow. Came right there. Let's take a look at what brought the caution out. Okay, caution lights out. Oh, it was the 15. Oh, yeah, it was the 15. Okay, so it was the 15 after all that brought the caution out. Anyway... There you see him battling side by side with Christian Vargas, and he goes off the track. Off the chicane there. He goes off track, trying to battle with the 00. He couldn't get back onto the track, hits the barrier, and brings out the caution. And that'll bring out the first caution of the race into the chicane. Baranovsky hangs on to the race lead. A handful of cars have chosen to pit. An interesting strategy for those cars to pit under this first period of caution. But they might be thinking of a different strategy, but we'll have to wait and see if it will play out. As we are back to the green at the Glen. And already the caution's out again. Huge pileup. A huge pileup entering the start-finish line. Oh my goodness. A disastrous restart for most of these drivers. I mean, I don't know what was going on back there. I don't know if there was miscommunication or something. I really don't know. I mean, wow, this should have never happened. I mean, wow, they were like grouped together. They were not lining up the way they should have been, and they're flipping. Upside down goes the 14, hard crash. 9 is also spun, entering turn 1, and I have no clue why they were bunched up like that at the start. That is just really, that's insane. Wow. I just don't know if there was miscommunication or whatnot, but either way, that was a weird restart. Entering turn 1 as we are going back to the green. Oh man, they're almost bunched up again. I don't know what's going on. What is going on with these drivers? What is going on with the drivers in the back? Oh my goodness. This time they didn't crash, thank goodness. Oh my gosh, it could have ended badly. One car out of the grass, but it is not the leader. It's not the leader though. He hung on. As you see, a handful of cars are out of the race already. Oh man, what a start to this race. Baranovsky is in the lead, and now second place goes to Juan Rodriguez. Kyle Gordon is on pit road now. I guess he was involved in one of the wrecks that happened at the restart last time. Oh man, this is going to be a fun race to do. Look at the 47 doing everything he can to block the 1 car. Here he comes in the 1, Juan Rodriguez going for the lead. More cars pitting. Allison Rain pitting again. I guess there was an issue with the 48. Oh man, nearly collided. There was some contact with the 1 and 47. A little contact there again into the corners. Oh man, Juan Rodriguez trying to make the move for the lead. Oh my goodness. Baranovsky's trying to win to get in the playoffs. When he's got to stay above the top 30. If he wins this race, he has to stay above the top 30 to lock in the playoff spot with the win. It's going to come down to the final couple races here as we head down the home stretch. It'll start a streak of 3 straight races on the road course here. And our next race coming up, it'll be at Indianapolis. Yes, it'll be Indianapolis, and it was going to be a doubleheader race, but now it's going to be a full 42-car field race. For the very first time, we're running the Indy road course with a full 42-car field. We're happy to announce that it'll be a full capacity field for the Indy road course event. Can't wait to see what's in store for the 42 cars running in this one race at Indy. And also with the doubleheader reduced to just 1 race at Indy, we've added another road course race to the schedule. That'll be at Canadian Tire Motorsport Park. We did not host a race in Canada last season, but this season it's making a comeback. We're coming back to Canada and Canadian Tire Motorsport Park. Another great race in store for that track, and we can't wait to see the return of Mosport later on this season as part of the run to the playoff and run to the Cup Series playoffs. And then it's just 2 races left before the playoffs begin. Michigan and Orlando. Yes, you heard that right. Orlando is back on the schedule. The track that goes right. The super speedway that does racing right. Literally right. That'll be where that's the new site for the regular season finale. This season, we're back to Orlando. And we sure can't wait to run back at the Orlando Speedway once again after they have not hosted a race in the past couple seasons. Now they're making a comeback. Can't wait to see the return of Orlando as the regular season finale. Sure going to be fun. It'll be a lot of fun for sure. Anyway, meanwhile, Dmitry Barnovsky has pulled away. He's pulled away from the lead pack. And Juan Rodriguez continues to run second. Looked like the 16 Cassie Reynolds was going to make a move there, but wasn't able to do so. Cassie Reynolds is looking for his 4th win of the season. He has dominated so far in the regular season. Definitely going to be one to watch. Oh, Kyle Gordon did not enter pit road, and he is stuck. Oh, man. Oh, he came off pit road. He had to go back in, and he just couldn't find a way in. A really frustrating day for Kyle Gordon. And no caution. We stay green with 9 to go. But as I mentioned earlier, regular season finale is going to be Orlando. And I'm sure there's not going to be every winner in the playoffs this season. So every point matters. Especially at a race like this at the Glen. I think Reynolds doesn't have to worry about the points. He already has 3 wins. He leads all drivers in the regular season. And he's going for a 4th victory today. But he has to get by Juan Rodriguez first. Not been easy for the 16. That one car's been holding on to that 2nd position. And the caution's out on lap 13. Oh boy. No better time for a caution than right now. Okay. And the caution was out for Luke Walker and the 3, I believe. And yes, it was for the 3 and the 32. Maxwell Smart. And there you see the car coming off the track. 32 gets into the S's and hits the barrier. And then you see the 3 hitting the barrier as well. Big crash on those 2. And 19 was involved. Oh, big crash there in the 21 Connor Breen. I don't know what went wrong with that car, but Connor Breen's also wrecked out. And Luke Walker and the 3 of Maxwell Smart out of the race. Casey Hoyt got into some major damage as well. Oh, he loses it in the corner. Lost it in the corner there. Casey Hoyt off track. Was trying to avoid the wreck, but went off track instead. And that'll bring the caution out again, and Dmitry Barnovsky will retain the lead. Will Dmitry have to pit under caution? And he will. Here they come. Pit stops. That could decide who wins this race. Here we go. Leaders to pit. Taking their stops here today at the Glen. We'll see who gets out first, and who will take the lead under caution. Dmitry Barnovsky has yet to win this season. He's looking for that first win of the season and hopefully trying to lock his spot in the playoffs, trying to be in the top 30 to make the playoffs. Allison Rain has stayed out. So has Coda Butcher. So I think that strategy is working out to their favor. Saw them pit earlier, by the way, so wonder if that has something to do with that. So Barnovsky's out first, and Andrews just came out second behind pit road, but he's got a handful of cars ahead of them that stayed out. Okay. Allison Rain is going to lead us back to the green. With 6 to go, we are back to racing. Well, it's a good thing they didn't wreck each other out because Allison Rain is in the lead with 6 to go. Oh no! Nicky Maxwell's off track but is able to save it. Maxwell went off the track at one point, was able to save it, and no, 52 is wrecked. The 52 has crashed in the S's. Wyatt Thomas has crashed, hard crash on the S-curves, and that's been a problem spot for some of these cars today. But no caution, we stay green. We're going to stay green. Here we go, 5 to go at the Glen. Caution's out now, 5 to go, there's debris. Daniel Bouchard is wrecked too, so with 5 laps to go, the yellow flag is out. Oh no, I think Bouchard was already there, so... Oh, Stewie Moore has wrecked out too. Oh, that's not good. And I think that's really why the caution flew. Oh, yeah, hard crash. Stewie Moore is flipped with Quentin Moore. Oh, no. Hard crash on the 77. That'll bring the caution out. And now Allison Rain retains the lead. And she's going to stay as the leader with 3 to go. Green flag, back out. Final laps, it could be at the Glen. And now they're bunched up again. Wow. They have not learned how to line up. I don't know what's going on. Anyway, battle for the lead. It's between Allison Rain, Paul Barber. There's some contact. There's more contact. Paul Barber gets the lead from Rain. He wants to win another race. He gets by his teammate. Oh my goodness. Beating and banging in the final laps at the Glen. And Paul Barber is your leader. Man, he tried so hard to get that lead against Rain, and he does it. Oh, and the yellow is out again, and Forsty Mars has crashed, and it's going to come down to an overtime finish at the Glen. Oh, Forsty Mars, too loose on the corner, he wrecks out, and the caution will fly. Oh man, this is going to be a crazy finish. Oh, in the grass, Coda Butcher nearly put Allison Rain in the grass, but Rain is able to continue. Oh my gosh, what a bumping and banging race. And it's going to be more bumping and banging as we get into overtime. And the 24 has to pit. Oh, an issue with the 24 before the regulation ended. And now Allison Rain will be the leader again at the Glen. Oh, what a twist. Oh, an issue with the 24 car. He has to pit. And now, wow, that's insane. Allison Rain is going to lead us to the overtime finish here at the Glen, so stay tuned. Here we go, folks, a 2-lap dash to the finish here at the Glen. Allison Rain, will she hang on for her second win of the season? Here we go. To the green flag, 2 laps to go at Watkins Glen. And a bad jump for the 48. I'm not sure what's up with the bottom lane not having the better runs. I don't know what's going on. Really, I seriously don't know why the bottom lane is like the worst lane at the start, but it is what it is. And Rain is dropped to fourth. A very bad start for the 48 in overtime. Wow, what a twist. But Mateus Matt Gomes, he's in the lead. Can he hang on for his first win? Guess who's behind him? A defending champion, Nikki Maxwell. She has not won this season, looking to get a win to get back into the championship hunt. Down the final laps. Here we go, white flag, 1 to go for Matt Gomes. Can he hang on for the win? Isaiah Bernesh, 3rd place, right behind the 96. Gonna be a fun one. Here we go. Barnofsky, he had dominated this race, but now he has to work his way back up top 5 as we see the white. Here we go. Final lap. 16 is wrecked, but the 96 has one more chance against the 38. Can she make the move to the win? Matt Gomes trying to get his first win in the PLCS. Could he do it in overtime fashion? Here we go, into the S's one more time. Can Matt Gomes hang on for the win? There he goes, into the S curves. And what a start for that 38 team. They might be on the verge of another win. Into the final corners. Here we go. Matt Gomes, the native out of Brazil. He's going to make his country proud. They're watching, and they're going to be cheering all day long because here he comes off the final corner. Matt Gomes is going to be a PLCS winner. He takes the checkers at the Glen. Mateus Matt Gomes has won his first PLCS race at the Glen, and he does it in a shocker, and he has added his name to the contenders for the playoffs with the win. Matt Gomes is a winner in the PLCS. He has done it. In overtime, he takes the checkered flag. He has done it. Matt Gomes, at long last, he has won a race in the PLCS. A long time coming for one of the fan favorites. Finally, Matt Gomes is a winner. And there's the results on the left. It was a fun race from start to finish. Came down to overtime, but it was Matt Gomes, a shocker, taking home the victory today at the Glen. We hope you enjoyed this race from Watkins Glen. We will see you guys next weekend for the Indianapolis Road Course event. And that will again have a full 42 car field. It'll be the first ever race at the Indy Road Course with a full 42 car field. You don't want to miss it. But until next time, we will see you later.